Every day, more than $5 trillion flow through the veins of global finance, a network known as SWIFT. But today, those veins are starting to fragment. Nations are quietly creating their own financial languages, redrawing the architecture of international payments. Founded in 1973 in Brussels, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, or SWIFT, became the universal standard for cross-border money transfers. It now connects over 11,000 financial institutions across 200 countries, processing trillions of dollars in transactions daily. For half a century, SWIFT has been the backbone of global trade and investment, a single trusted network linking the world's economies. Yet behind that convenience lies a cost, a system deeply rooted in U.S. influence and the dollar order. Through SWIFT sanctions, financial connectivity itself has become one of Washington's most powerful geopolitical tools. The turning point came in 2022 when several major Russian banks were disconnected from SWIFT following the invasion of Ukraine. In response, Russia activated its own payment network, SPFS, and sought cooperation with China's CIPS and India's UPI systems to sustain cross-border settlements. Since then, the global payments landscape has begun to diverge into two spheres: a dollar-centric Western network and an emerging non-dollar ecosystem. Transactions in yuan, rubles, and digital currencies are gradually expanding, reflecting a broader shift in financial power. Meanwhile, BRICS nations are charting their own course. They are developing BRICS Pay, a digital payment framework designed to reduce reliance on Western infrastructure. At the same time, the mBridge project, a joint initiative by the central banks of China, Hong Kong, the UAE, and Thailand, reached its minimum viable product, MVP, stage in 2024, successfully conducting real-value cross-border transactions using CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. This marks more than a technical milestone. It is a proof of concept that an international payment network can operate beyond SWIFT's reach. Global finance is now becoming increasingly multipolar. A dollar-led bloc, a digital yuan-led bloc, and multiple regional payment networks are beginning to coexist. Of course, the US dollar and SWIFT still dominate global transactions. Their influence remains overwhelming. But the era of a single financial language is slowly giving way to a fragmented web of digital trust. Payment systems are no longer merely technical infrastructure. They have become strategic instruments, tools that shape sanctions, alliances, and the global balance of power. SWIFT's dominance isn't over yet, but its center of gravity is shifting. And the race to define what comes next has already begun. A world once connected by one network is now dividing into many. The question is, what language will your money speak tomorrow?